Welcome to the No Niche Nerds. This is Ryan, and I wanted to talk about Valkyrie Elysium. Now, the demo just came out a few days ago for PS4 and PS5. And my question to you is it worth the $60, and why or why not? Please comment below, and if you enjoy this video, give us a like, and please consider subscribing to the channel so we can help get our content out. So the demo starts out with a tutorial. You'll go through some basic moves, and also it'll teach you some combos, things like that. I do like how the combat to me felt pretty fluid. Also too, on the PS5, I have heard some things that the PS4 version wasn't that great as far as frame rate and looks, but for the PS5 I think it looks pretty good. It does teach you some of the different moves when you start out. And then up next, it talks about the summoning, the Inheriars, or I used to call them Inherjars, whichever one. But I thought this was pretty cool. This is only in a tutorial, just to start out to kind of give you, get you used to summoning these. You start off with one that's thunder-based, elemental, and then the other one is iced. I thought this was pretty cool, especially that the mobs have different weaknesses, and it kind of gives you a little bit of strategy that way. When you get to where you can use them in the game, it gives you some more playability and stuff like that. Also, with these summons, you can use them for some puzzles. I wasn't expecting any puzzles. Typically, if there's a whole lot of puzzles in a game, I'm not really into that. But it seems like the puzzles are going to be pretty slim in this. Some of the games that are okay with the puzzles, usually like Legend of Zelda, stuff like that. But yeah, I was not expecting that in this game. Also, in the tutorial, they show you about the Divine Arts. That is your magic. And if you see here on the bottom, you have the three, look like little orange or reddish diamonds. That kind of is your mana per se for your Divine Arts. And there's different elements to that. The first one that you start out with in the tutorial is Thunder. And then as you progress in the game, you'll start picking up some other ones. One cool element too that I like in this is you can use what's called your soul chain. It's almost kind of, to me, looks like the Scorpion move where he throws the spear with the chain on it, and you can kind of hook in to your enemies and stuff like that. If you're locked into the enemies, you can pull them, either pull them to you or basically you go to them, which I thought was pretty cool. It kind of adds to the fast-paced action combat. Another cool item to note is there's enemy weaknesses or weakness points, not just elemental weaknesses. But some of the larger enemies, they have weak points, and if you target them and you see it's yellow, that's the weak point that you want to focus on. And it depends on the mob, certain weak points do certain things, but basically it immobilizes the enemy, which is pretty cool. So at the end of the tutorial, you do have a boss fight. The boss fight's not too bad. I understand it is a tutorial, but it's more or less just to kind of show you for the boss fights. Basically, you got to find its weakness. Once you have the elemental weakness, definitely throw the summons at it, and you can get it down on the ground in what's called like an elemental crush. Once it's immobilized, then you can pretty much just zerg it as best you can, and it'll pop out a bunch of gems. So I thought that was pretty cool. I am looking forward to the bigger boss fights as it goes or progresses in the story. So once you beat the tutorial boss, you'll go through a cutscene, and then you'll jump into what appears to be the main hub. Now, to me, the graphics look pretty great, pretty detailed. I noticed that the style of this is kind of outlined everything. It has like a black outline to it. But this is where you first start utilizing the map as well. And then the little green spheres that are on the map are your called storage camps. Basically, you can save there. You can also do weapon enhancements. If you have the gems needed, you can upgrade your weapons, stuff to that effect, which I thought was pretty cool. And even just walking around the main hub, like to me the graphics look pretty detailed, especially running on the PS5. I thought it looked great overall, and everything looks pretty smooth. Now, diving a little deeper into this, you can upgrade your Valkyrie either by the attack. You can get attack boosts, your defense, and also your support. These all require certain gems and certain amount. I do like this. It's pretty cool how you can kind of level up. It has a skill tree that you can level up the different aspects and just make your character a lot stronger, which I thought was really neat. Once you're done in the main hub, you're ready to move forward. You'll start with chapter 1. Now, in the demo, once you're finished with chapter 1, that's it. But the cool thing about this, it does transfer over. If you buy the game, it does transfer over to the retail part of it once it actually comes out. And I noticed some things on here, not just the main quest items that you get, but it will also show you, what rewards you get for finishing the chapter. And then if you look up above where it says main quest, there's also hollow blossoms underneath. It's definitely to run around and catch all those. I don't want to really go too far into that, but they're pretty cool. It kind of explains everything, what they are, and it's kind of neat to go around and collect all those. I'm sure you probably get maybe some kind of bonus or whatever for collecting all of them. But if you don't, it's definitely some that you'll probably want to go back and get. One of these things about any kind of RPG that I like is you definitely have a lot of playability on it. They're not over in 20 or 30 hours unless you can just rush through them. Me personally, I like to take my time and try to either find everything, do all the side quests, stuff like that. So, overall for me, this game is definitely worth the buy, worth the $60. I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it myself. I'm a big RPG fan. Both Ron and I are. We're both big RPG fans. And this is definitely something that's been on our list for quite a while. I am glad that they released the demo first. I'm a firm believer in demos just because it kind of gives you a sense on, should you really buy it or should you pass on it and maybe wait till it gets cheaper. But this, for me, personally, is definitely a day one. There's lots of things I like about it. Fortunately enough, I do have a PS5. Like I said, I've heard a lot of not so good things on the PS4 version. But overall, I think it looks great on the PS5. And I cannot wait until it comes out and play it some more. More than likely, when it comes out, I'll probably do like a gameplay, for a few hours, just to kind of throw that up there as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and appreciate it. We always appreciate your support. Definitely like and subscribe this video. Like I said, it does help us get our content out, and we're just trying to build up on our channel. So appreciate you guys for watching, and have a good one.